We are back with Facts Not Filling live streaming from the beautiful Wynn Hotel, the villas. There's some fancy name for it. It's like Encore Villas. I don't know. All I know, it is gorgeous. The weather is gorgeous. Absolutely just loving it here at NADA in 2024. I'm here with Megan. Before I was like, okay, let's introduce you. I was like, I'm not going to remember your title. I just know it's Biz Dev, correct?
I'm the VP of Sales and Biz Dev for Remarketing Plus.
See, there you go. See, this is what I just hand the mic over to her, and she's got her own mic, and she can just do her thing and tell you all about it, which is pretty cool.
I know what I do.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so at this point. I barely know my name at this point, so it might be a heat stroke at this point. I'm not sure, but we'll deal with that.
Dehydration setting in.
A little bit. It's like we were trying to find the waters, and through happy hour, we ran out of water. I was like, I just need a water here. It's so hot.
We should have a water feature back here.
I know. Like, okay, dealer funnel dealer next year. Let's have like a waterfall coming out of here, like the chocolate fondue. Like
I love that. I love that. Ice cubes.
Saying, yeah, I think we're onto something here.
I like it.
I think we're onto something here. So let's jump into NADA. This is your 6th NADA?
6th, 7th. I've done quite a few of them now, and it is such a fun event because it's the one time of year where I get to see some people that I don't get to see at any other time throughout the year.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people here.
A lot of people from all different walks of the industry.
Yes.
And I've had experience in so many different facets that they're people that don't necessarily cross paths with my current role, but I still get to see at this event.
Yes.
It's fun to reconnect.
Agreed. So I'll say with that. So your current role with your current company, there's got to be some misconceptions of what you do. I hear biz dev, and when you told me, I was like, oh, I would not have thought that. So what are some misconceptions about what you're doing right now?
So as VP of Sales and Biz Dev for Remarketing Plus, my focus is sales, obviously, gaining clients, finding new people to come onto our platform, but also finding ways to optimize our platform. So what can we find out there with partnering with other vendors to optimize our platform and make it better for our clients and thus make it better for their clients?
Mm-hmm. I love it. And you do a lot with fleet.
Our primary focus are fleet and rental car companies. Now, we use those fleet and rental car companies on our platform to sell to franchise and independent dealers. So it all comes full circle.
I love it. Okay, so there's some challenges out there, and you look at what we're doing in the auto industry. What is one of the biggest challenges that you're seeing right now going into 2024?
You know, I've been talking about this a lot with lots of my industry friends, and what I've seen is when you look back through the COVID era, right? Mm-hmm. You had a lot of companies that got rid of their high dollar used car people.
Yeah.
Okay. The car guys, the car gals that had been around for decades that were able to tell you if a vehicle was 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive just by looking at the VIN. Mm. Those people were laid off during COVID because in that time it was so easy to sell a car that you could bring anyone off the street in. I mean, I could have taught my 7-year-old how to sell cars and make money in that 3-year time period. Mm. And so because of that, as we're getting into whatever this new normal is, we find that there are these people that are newer in the seat that don't know how to manage their water. They don't know how to manage their inventory. They don't do lot walks because you couldn't keep cars on the lot. And it's starting to show. And I really think that's going to be such a huge challenge coming into having more supply and actually having to pay attention to your inventory turn.
Yes, agreed. There's so much to unpack there. So I'm going through, I'm like, yeah. There's, whether it's you just came in the industry, you think that's what it is. It's not like that. It was like that. It's not anymore. And so there's, because of all that, the big thing that I'm seeing as well is this massive decline in loyalty. So how do you address that when the consumer that bought in 2021, when prices were a little high, what happens in 3 years? Or what happens? I mean, did you foster that relationship to know that even during that time when things were high, everything was high, is that person going to come back and they're just like, I'm done. Like, I had such a bad experience. I'm not dealing with you people anymore. I'm not only going back to your store. I'm not going back to the brand, that OEM. I'm not coming back at all. So there's this massive decline in loyalty.
Well, and I think that there's this big paradigm shift in loyalty to the OEM versus loyalty to a dealer group, a dealership.
Yep.
And it's all about relationships. I mean, this business, as you know, is all about relationships. So regardless of the OEM, if you can build that relationship with your customer, even if they have a bad experience with that OEM, they'll come to you for one of your other brands.
Yep.
But you've got to build that relationship and that trust between you and your customer.
Amen. It's so vital, so vital. So I got to know, you this is 6th, 7th NADA.
Yeah.
How does this one differ from the other ones?
You know, there is a lot of buzz this year, really focused on AI, machine learning. But what I find different this year than last year when that stuff was being talked about is there's a bigger focus this year on the human element of AI.
Yeah.
Which seems counterintuitive, but AI doesn't work unless you have something feeding it.
Oh yeah. If your prompts suck, that's not AI. That's a user error. Sorry.
Yes.
I've been down that road many times. Like, what is wrong? Oh, that's right. Because I screwed it up. I'm the human. That's right. Okay.
And you know, our booth is right behind the dealer learning lab.
Oh, nice.
And so it's been interesting to see what sessions there are most heavily attended. And it has been the ones on AI, the ones on TikTok.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The tech talk, man.
Right.
But I just quivered a little bit there. I'm like, oh gosh, fetal position, rocking back and forth.
I will be honest, I don't have a TikTok. I'm a true millennial that watches TikToks 2 weeks later on Instagram as Reels.
Yep, same.
Yeah. But those were, of the sessions that I saw at the Learning Lab, those were the ones that had the biggest attendance. Those are the ones that people are most interested to see what it's all about.
That's awesome. Like, and it's so interesting. We had Sarah Cecile on before, and she does such a great job with TikTok. And I just go, I'm too old. I'm like, I'm too old for this. I know that there's a lot of people that do very well. It's just like, I don't understand the algorithm. You all say you can go viral overnight. Like, no, you can't. No, like, no, I'm calling bullshit on that one right now. Like, no,
you can. I can't.
I cannot. Not putting limits on myself. I just know where my audience is, and it's not on TikTok. So we'll let that be. But as we're talking, looking over the sphere, I'm like mesmerized with the sphere right now. Like, I'm like in a trance. I know you all can't see this right now, but it's like a swirling solar system, maybe.
Solar system, galaxy, something or other.
It's something, but it's quite impressive there. So everyone I'm asking, or at least I'm trying to remember to ask, which at this point, who knows?
Here we go.
Is if someone is looking to attend NAD and they've not attended at this point, what is one piece of advice you're going to give them?
Ooh, can I give 2?
You can.
Okay. My first piece of advice is to take your time.
Nice.
I find so many people that are rushing from thing to thing that they pass so many amazing products, vendors, solutions that they never take the time to slow down and give the effort to. You know, the North Hall, for instance.
Yeah.
Okay. The North Hall is a hike.
Yes, it is.
I don't know if you've been from the west to the
Grab
north.
a pack of water, maybe.
A Camelback.
Yeah, just saying.
Something, a snack. But take your time, really go through the exhibitor list and take Sunday especially.
Yeah.
And just go wander.
Yeah.
So that's 1. 2, wait to grab your swag until Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Don't carry your swag around for 3 days.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't. No.
On Sunday, go to the booth, then get your swag. Go get all your socks.
All your keychains,
all your
antibacterials,
all your Yetis, your gifts for your kids, or the random people at home that you bring stuff back for.
Yes, I paid a lot for this. No, I just got it from booth. We're good.
My daughter's favorite thing that I've brought back from a conference is a semi truck that's one of the squishy stress ball materials, but it's the shape of a semi truck.
That's cool.
She plays with it all the time.
Fantastic. See, there you go.
Right.
The things you didn't know you needed.
I'm telling you, if people are looking for marketing swag to put at these booths, anything that kids are going to play with,
there you
go. Like toy Matchbox cars,
yeah.
because that's something that's going to live in my house and I'm going to see it 2 years later, 3 years later, and I'm still going to remember that company.
Yes, it's so funny. There was a conference, I believe it was a DMSC out in Napa, and at the time, who was I'm trying to think. It was I'm going to specify it was a company, and it was I liked it so much. I was like, may I get more of these? And we have in our house. It's like this. It's an insulated cooler, more or less, but you can take it to the beach. You can take it to and you can put 2 wine bottles in it. For me, I just put a lot of alcohol, vodka in there.
Fine.
And but I'm like, these things get used so much, and we get so many compliments. I'm like, this was such a good marketing play because in the summer, it's probably, I would say, almost daily, like it gets used. So really think, am I going to use this, or is this just something that has my name on it? Like it makes
I don't need a bag of jelly beans.
No, I'm not Mr. Jelly Bean Man, Jelly Belly. So, Megan, it's been such a pleasure being with you, catching up with you, being a part of Facts Not Feelings. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of the show.
Thanks, Brooke. I appreciate it.
All right, everyone. I don't even know who we have next. We have somebody. I'm not sure who it is, but we have somebody. And then, we'll be back. Everyone enjoy NADA, and we will be back in a little bit.